I'm here with CM Punk. You're 1-0 this week. The court case finally over. You have that behind you.
Yeah.
Does that give you a little more clarity going into this fight?
I think it gives me a lot more clarity going into this fight. It was a big weight off my shoulders, off my wife's shoulders, off my friend Scott's shoulders. I mean, yesterday, we were referring to yesterday as the day after the day. So today would be the day after the day after the day. And it's just, I feel like a new person, you know? Sun shines a little bit brighter, the air smells a little bit better. I'm just a new dude, and now I get to fight on Saturday, so I'm excited.
Was there any chance that the trial would have dragged out to almost fight time? I know obviously the fight's on the weekend, but could it have dragged out all the way until the end of tomorrow?
I think they tried. I think they tried. It's a dirty game, that court stuff, and I don't fully understand it, but. I think there was a possibility, but we got it wrapped up and taken care of.
I read an interview with MMA Fighting that they did with your coach, Duke Rufus, and they mentioned, will he fight again after this? And he said emphatically, yes, pretty much. Is that what your mindset is? You're in this for the long haul. This is your new career?
Yeah, absolutely. I've been saying that I don't look past Saturday, but that's not indicative of whether I'm going to fight or not again. That's the plan. Long term, but I'm just focused on Saturday so much that to me the sun doesn't come up Sunday morning. I'm just working on Saturday.
There's a world of opportunity in pro wrestling. We've seen Terry Funk wrestle until he was 70. Would you rule out a return to pro wrestling under the right terms?
Okay, so you're the first person that's gonna get this, and I'm glad that it's for my Canadian fans. Yesterday, I said a bunch of stuff about wrestling, about how I'd never gotten like a true offer. This does not mean I want to wrestle. I'm done with professional wrestling. A lot of people like to be mad at me about that and make fun of me because I lost my first fight. And it's like, that's fine. You're entitled to your opinion. But you do not own me, and I am entitled to do what I want to do, and that's what I'm doing. Wrestling is in the rearview mirror. I've been trying for 5 years to put wrestling in the rearview mirror. And some people just won't let it go. They I don't know, they want to live my life for me, and I kind of don't understand that, but it doesn't matter what I say. I've said no and no so many times that people just always kind of be like, oh, so there's a chance. And I know I love Terry Funk. He retired for the first time I was 2 years old, and people always come and go, and they come back, and they leave, and they come back. This is where I live now. This is my headspace.
You mentioned the fans. Wrestling fans are so supportive of wrestlers. They don't want to see any wrestler fail, unless, of course, they're a big heel, and it's for
I don't know how true that is.
But unless there's a gimmick, and they really want them to lose to Hulk Hogan or whatever per se, to a big face. MMA fans seem like they want to see fighters fall. They want to see people fail. Do you feel that way with this sport? Do you feel that the really diehard MMA fans want to see CM Punk lose?
I wouldn't put a label of wrestling fan or MMA fan on anybody that wants to see anybody fail. There's just this thing in our society now that people get joy out of somebody else's pain. And, I think that needs to stop, but the way it stops is with you. I'm just trying to be a better person every day, doing my best to not wish ill will on other people and stuff like that. And it's always a work in progress, but I don't, I have sports teams and sports figures that I like the Golden Knights, they're playing the Capitals. I don't want the Capitals to win. But I'm also not texting Alexander Ovechkin hoping that he dies in a car accident on the way to the arena. Some people just are out to lunch, I think, and I wouldn't call them MMA fans or wrestling fans. I just think they're dumb.
I hear that. You don't want people you're not going to chirp Alex Ovechkin on Twitter after this?
No, I think I've twerped Oshie once or twice when he was with the Blues still, but it was just friendly chirps.
And finally, and I don't want to trivialize all the work that you've put into this, people call them circus fights, that they're a showcase, like when James Toney came to the UFC. I don't think he worked as hard as a well-rounded martial artist as you have. Do you view this as a showcase fight, as a circus fight, so to speak? You've mentioned that if it was up to you, you'd be the first fight on the card. But do you think that that's why you're here, that it's for the purpose of showcasing to draw in new fans?
I don't think that's the only reason I'm here. It's probably a big part of it, but again, this is where some of the fans get things a little bit twisted. It's just like I came up watching the original UFC. I was a huge Pride fan, and I feel like all these fans that just want to, it's like a big dick contest. Like, I'm more of a fan than you are, and this is impure to the sport where people get locked in a cage and punch each other in the face. And it's just like, at the end of the day, like, you know, does your favorite fighter do drugs? Does he get popped, by USADA? Does he make weight? And it's just, who cares? You know, at the end of the day, there's an argument: is it sport or is it entertainment? And at the end of the day, it's about ticket sales, and it's entertainment. So if you don't like me, don't buy the pay-per-view. There you go. I have just solved the biggest problem in your life. You're welcome.
Well, I will say it's a testament to the human spirit to see you back here. It's great to see that you got back up, you've worked harder, and now you're against another opponent in the UFC. And again, I think it is a true testament to your hard work and your passion for this, that you could have walked away easily. You've stuck with it, and I look forward to seeing you compete on Saturday.
I appreciate it. I look forward to it too. Thank you.